COVID-19 has changed the way we go about our daily lives. For me, it has meant switching to online learning, the cancellation of my A-levels, and a rather abrupt and anticlimactic end to my time at school. This has been frustrating, and whilst there is still some uncertainty, I am in the fortunate position that I am pretty sure I will still be able to achieve my goals in life. Whilst many others in this country are also in this position, we are fortunate enough that things will eventually sort themselves out, courtesy of unprecedented government borrowing, 90 billion and counting. I am not saying it will be easy, but generally we will have food, shelter and access to utilities that will allow us to have a good quality of life and, of course, education. With the extra time on my hands and with the prompt of Vision 2020, I started to contemplate how this pandemic would affect other countries in the developing world. Last year, I was lucky enough to go on safari to Kenya. Whilst travelling by road, I was able to get a brief view of what life was like for people my age, where outside major cities, the only permanent buildings would be a school or churches, and there would be limited access to clean water and sanitation. Currently, 10% of the world's population live in absolute poverty, meaning they earn less than $1.90 a day. They are struggling to survive in normal circumstances, even without COVID. The way out of poverty, though, is education and providing better opportunities for the next generation. Yet this will be hard to do, as just last week, the Minister of Education in Kenya announced that schools would have to remain closed until January 2021. Can we not use this crisis as a catalyst for change, not just with the advancements of vaccines and medical devices, but to embrace the progress we have made with online education and take it even further? In a matter of weeks, many UK schools, colleges and universities have managed to introduce computer-based or online learning, something that would have taken years otherwise. From lessons to co-curricular activities to mental health and well-being, a huge leap has been made forward. History has shown us that progress often comes in times of crisis, such as war or famine, which was seen with the initial development of computers after World War II. Online learning could be this advancement. This could be done in one form or another in Kenya and indeed anywhere. Whilst access to computers is still limited, it is estimated that in Kenya, 90% of individuals have mobile phones. Something I saw myself whilst there, with every village appearing to be sponsored by Safaricom or Airtel. Google has even started a project called Loon, which uses a network of balloons on the edge of space to bring internet connectivity to remote areas worldwide, including Kenya. What we can do with this is use mobile phone technology to help teach the children and have them learn in a new way. Not only is this providing access for times like COVID, but assists a struggling education system which has up to 60 pupils in one class. There is a huge challenge ahead, with the youth population in Africa expected to double in the next 30 years to 420 million. How is it possible for one individual to effectively teach 60 children who will be of different ages and varying abilities? Plus, having 60 children in a confined space would increase the chances of coronavirus spreading. With advances in mobile technology and the usage of artificial intelligence, we are able to provide highly focused learning. The engaging content will encourage students to learn, as well as the opportunity for students to work at their own pace. This method is not a cure, and by no means perfect. However, it will allow a continuation of education. The potential impact of a generation missing a year of school is too great for us to do nothing. This advancement in technology will allow us to improve education in Kenya and enable future generations to escape the cycle of poverty permanently. Let's embrace this technological change that has come about as a result of this coronavirus and have the vision to take it even further.